Does this microphone work? Yeah, it does. Hello, everybody. My name's Hasnain Bajwa, and I'm working with Chris and everybody else. They'll be introducing themselves. The first thing I want to say is I really like this microphone. It's the first time I've held a microphone in a long time. But my job role was to be the vice leader. I was the web designer as well for the website, and I was doing the minutes. So, Chris, here you go.
Hi, my name is Chris, and I'm the team leader, and I was responsible for 3D design and storyboard.
Hi guys, my name is Hussein, and I covered the marketing, the advertising, the social media, the research, and the presentation.
Hi guys, my name is Farhan Malik, and in this project I am performing two roles, which are the budget and the project plan.
Hello guys, my name is Danny and I was the software developer for this project and testing and so on, all about website and server and yeah.
How we did it? At the first time, we had a lot of different ideas. This is my first original idea about the box. Farhan had different ideas, so
And this was my ideas of this the 3D modeling of the prevention box and the website design, and I've given suggestions to these two lads.
yeah, I was inspired by his idea about the more rounded shapes because it was too rough first. So I've designed 3D design in Cinema 4D. The box is about safe space, accessible space, which isn't a doctor's surgery or a hospital, which can be often intimidating. Instead, it's about young people feeling at home, talking in a place where they can feel comfortable in order to prevent and manage suicidal thoughts and encourage well-being more generally. So it's a place where you don't have to make appointment and wait for weeks to talk. It's an easy solution to counteract suicidal thoughts. Inspiration came from real life when I was standing on the platform and feeling down. So I was wanted to feel cozy and comfortable and get some help. To create those 3D designs, I used Cinema 4D and at first render at the top, I managed to put some screen and chair. I've used bright green colors too because they are more nicer. And I've managed to create those 3D animation with the door. I'm thinking the curtain would work better, but that's it. Thank you. Logo design, why I've changed the name. Firstly, it's no associations with the suicide. And I've used clash colors to attract younger audience. And the talk box, your safe space, is much better in my opinion. Thank you.
All right, for the screen designs of the website, the logo would be at the top left. It's going to be green like you've seen previously, and this is going to be the home page. It's going to have a clear sign saying welcome, and there's going to be images of the talk box, and there'll be information about the talk box itself. So can we go on the next slide? And this is the quiz. What we planned initially that there would be a quiz and there should be 2 navigation keys, but we actually wanted to change that. So we put an image of the quiz here and the play now button and some information about the quiz. So I'm gonna go on the other side because I want everybody else to see this. So the about page over here, there'll be images about some of the symptoms and safety, and there'll be information about AI and what we are doing as a team. Can we go on the next slide, please? Now the partners, this is gonna have a bunch of images of the, I can't say this word properly, the Samaritans. It's gonna have a bunch of images of the Samaritans, Amazon, well-being, and it'll explain who we're partnered with. Can we go to the next slide? Now this page is a very important page because when someone's feeling down and they actually need to contact us, we need to make sure that this is on spot and we can't really mess this up because this is the way we're gonna know about people and their questions. So we're gonna have their name, their email, their phone number, and their message itself. Next slide. And obviously here there'll be a bunch of locations of the talk box itself. Now these are all storyboards about our website, but the website isn't finished yet. But if somebody was to invest, I think it'd be something great.
All right. I'm covering the marketing and advertising. So why is it important? The suicide box is very important because nowadays, look at the modern world, a lot of youngsters get the thoughts of suicide. They feel like, oh, their life is worthless. It's not worth living. I want to end it right now. It was the only solution for me. But what we want to do, make our very own talk box, and it will help create a foundation from where a person can start fresh from all over, get rid of all the negative thoughts, take a new aim to life. So the cost of advertising. So the cost of advertising on each domain platform, Amazon, YouTube, whatever, it would cost from naught to £6, depending on how popular the site is. So if I was to advertise on YouTube, it may cost £2. If I was to advertise on Twitter, it may cost £3 or £4. Depends on the popularity. Additionally, since we're working with Amazon, they can actually promote our content, our talk box, and this will help push our ideas. Why on social media? It's better for us to advertise this on social media because this is where youngsters always indulge in. So they would use YouTube, WhatsApp, etc. on a daily basis to talk with friends, family, and they can actually see the advertisements. So if they're feeling down, they will know where to go, who to contact, etc. This is our Instagram fan page. It's called the Prevention Box. Currently, we only have 15 followers, and in the future, we are hoping for this number to increase. Next. The statistics and research. According to my research, I found out several different things. So to start off, men in the UK remain 3 times as likely to take their lives than women. And in 2017, over 5,000 suicides recorded in Great Britain occurred. 75% of these people were male and 25% were female. Suicide is most common for men aged between 20 to 49, but obviously we all know people in the teens also think of this. And we are hoping to annihilate this thought. So 1 in 15 people in their life have made a suicide attempt. Depression, workload, family issues, illnesses will all give someone a thought of suicide. And we don't want this thought in anyone's head. These are some of the links that user can visit. Next. Understanding. Issues which link towards negative ambiguity. Obviously went over this: family issues, workload stress, feeling lonely, losing close family member, being harmed or assault, depression. All of these are issues that can be solved if you come to our suicide box, talk box, as we renamed it, because they can talk to an AI or Samaritans and will help them resolve the problem. Next. All right, this is looking into the future. We hope that our talk box will eventually be implemented in a real life situation. All right, this may be unrealistic. So let's say a person wants to commit suicide. That person, for all we know, could be the next Albert Einstein or Neil Armstrong. You think I'm being unrealistic, but seriously, because a human has so much potential, they can create something amazing which can change the world as a whole. So we must save lives as much as we can because we want the better for our future students and adults, etc. We also hope to create maybe an app in the future if this idea does further develop, because this way, with this app, a user can talk to a Samaritans member directly if they're feeling lonely. It will basically have all the aspects of the suicide box in a mobile version, so it's an alternative. Yeah.
Thank you, Irfan. I just want to introduce myself again. My name is Farhan Malik, and in this slide, I'm going to be discussing about the budget and why is it so vital for the business. So, For this role, I am estimating the total cost of the overall product and creating a cost for each item, material, travel, etc. Having a budget role is very essential to the business because it allows the business to continually track where they are financially. And without the budget plan, a business will not be sure where the money is coming and going. It won't be a position to expand. Next slide. Next slide, sorry. As you can see, this is my I filled in all both of the project costs and all the costs of it, and the amount of working hours. How much the amount of working hours it is, and next slide. And the project plan is as me is to like manage the team and the progression of each roles. And so when it comes to the budget plan, we had to assign a single person to this task. So who's responsible for the checking and planning? How much money goes where, and what steps that will be taken to successfully get from point A to B. The budget plan is a rough estimation of the risks that can occur for people who are contributing and delivering things at certain amount of times. The project plan determines which things are higher, lower, medium ranked to get done. It is very essential to complete the project plan because team members can actually lead a hand to fellow groups members which may have a high-risk tasks. Next slide. As you can see, this is the progression of each of the assigned roles and the tasks, and you can see how it's going on. Next slide, please. Passing on to Danny.
Hello guys, my name is Danny again, and we finished with the theoretical part and so on. So now, this is a surprise for my team because they don't know that I finished the website this night, so it will be a surprise for all. Our concept is based on a chatbot using Amazon Web Service, like Amazon Lex. It's a concept, it's not done like I don't have many trainers or something on it, and the homepage is a little bit creepy, but it's fine. It's made in 24 hours. Yeah, we can. Okay, we have a live chat, so it's not a chat bot. Basically, in the right corner is live chat. So if you write something, maybe my agent will answer to you. Something, what you want. We are online, but I don't have an agent right now because I don't have a big team. But we will have, because we can have voluntaries like Samaritans to create an account, and somebody can access our platform, and when somebody will write something, maybe one of them is available to answer to them. If not, because we are people, we can stay 24 hours online. This is the reason why I like to use a chatbot, because it's always available. Also, they don't have an opinion about us, because when I will refresh the page, the chatbot will forget all about us. Like, they can't keep our private information or so on. Yeah, can you go to quiz, please? Can you close the live chat? Yeah, here we have a quiz, like a big quiz. We have a backend to edit, delete, or something. Like, if I will replace the quiz in the URL with the admin, I will have a system to log in. Not now, before. After that. After we will send this quiz, we will have a report, like maybe 10,000 person answer at the first question with yes or no. Can you check randomly? It's not important right now. Also, if you have a phone, and I know because you have a phone, can you access the website, because I want to show something. The result will be in real time with all from this class, from this room. Basically, I think you got this aspect to be in real time. What did you do? okay, we have a report for all question, and if now somebody will complete our question, will be updated in real time. Why did that? Because if somebody will be in this page in this moment, and somebody will submit another quiz, that person will see that, oh, so somebody have the same problem with me, so I am not alone in this thinking, you know? So if somebody can access for a test, because I didn't test that, so it's first test to be in real time, so I will be happy if it's fine.
Try it.
Really?
On the about page.
Can you stick to the quiz? Also, it's saved in the local storage to don't do again. You have a button with a retry if you want to do again the quiz. Maybe we will change the quiz. I'll show that if I will have time. Maybe somebody from my college, which is faster.
The web page isn't coming up. Do you want to put the address in?
Femi's done it here. Femi's done it here. We've got somebody over here on it.
Really?
Femi's on it.
Can you complete the quiz like randomly again? No, not press randomly. Complete again. This is an important aspect for me because why not? It's updated, but now if he will do that again, we'll have 7 without refresh, without nothing, because it's React and something with pusher.js. Also, the backend is made in Laravel last version, 5.8 maybe. Also, we have a about. Can you go to about? Oh, yeah, somebody completing right now? No?
Yeah, at the back
Nice,
there.
nice.
Well done.
Very nice. So it's work. First test, nice. Yeah, we have some little bit details about us and about our chatbot. Our chatbot is Justin. Why Justin? Because in the Amazon Web Service we have a voice with Justin, and I said, okay, Justin is a child. It's a nice voice. I didn't implement the talking with the voice. I have just writing because again I did that in 24 hours and I had few problems with the library from Amazon, so I need technical details. Can we go to partners? Yeah, we have a page special for our partners. Amazon and Caria Lords Sport England. If we will press on one of them, we will be redirected to their website and we can come back. We have a contact form. Fast. Go to the find box because this is just a form. Hello. We have a map. Where is our location? We have a VPN or something? Yes. Yes? Okay, can we go to London, because we have, guess what, we have a box in London right now?
You'll have to zoom out, I think.
Yeah.
All the way in Germany.
London, I think it's... Yeah. Can you press on the... Yeah, okay, now the distance is so big. I didn't know that you use a VPN right now, but why I didn't take that in the... Okay. Yeah. I will add more... I will add more boxes, but I don't know where right now. Maybe a chatbot will implement that, randomly, just for presentation. Can you access the admin dashboard very fast? Because I think we will. No? Yeah? Okay.
That's it.
Yeah? I think so. Okay. For the login, I have a passport security, Q authentication, something with K security. Hard to explain. Can you write? Okay, I write for you. Can you? I don't just. Okay. If it's wrong, it's because I want to show something. Okay, it's fine. No. We can add a new question and maybe will be in real time updated to the quiz. Also, we can change a question. For this, because 24 hours again, I put just 3 answers, but I will do that dynamically, like I can have 6, 10, I don't know. Maybe can you press setting on the first one? We have a model, change something, we can go to, I don't know, write something from your mind, like, okay, fine, go update, it just, we have a notification real time without refresh, again, all pages made in React to delete the request without sense, like reload the page again for nothing. Can I go to the quiz page again and to check if something is, and press the, yeah. So it's updated. Yeah, and that's all, I think.
That's it.
This is the first version, like before 24 hours. Yeah. I didn't sleep. My deadline is deadline.
What we've learned from the project, as a team leader, I'm now more confident about managing my team. We had some conflicts, but we solved them. And now I have more experience about public speaking and communicating my ideas to people. Thank you.
So overall, I gained more confidence because before, back in the day, I did have some presentations in secondary school, and I was not confident. I was in front of a whole bunch of people. I was afraid that people might laugh, might say something. I was terrified. But this experience actually helped me improve my confidence. Now I can talk to a larger group of audience. I've improved with time management because my team set specific dates to get certain times done. So I would get maybe one aspect of the presentation done by a certain date, the next one by a certain date. So each time I kept track of time of what I did. My organization skills improved because I organized everything, I structured out everything, I made sure everything was in a correct manner, so there's no errors or anything. I learned how to communicate with people I never met. For 7 years ago, if you were to tell me, oh, Irfan, you're going to be in the Amazon HQ with a whole bunch of different people, diverse of every color, and you're going to have several judges right in front of you dictating how you're doing, what you're doing everything in okay, badly, etc. I would have turned the other way and laughed, but now actually being here helped me see that there's more to life than just, sitting down and doing nothing.
Before to say something about me, sorry for my English, it's my first presentation in another country, like I am new in this country. Yeah, from this project I learned to use Amazon Web Service, so I will use in the next project from my life now, because it's so interesting. Yeah, time management I am used to with all this, because I will want to work in your company, maybe in the future, so we'll be in the same team maybe. Yeah, I think I trained my knowledge and the speaking, because it's my first presentation again in this country. Yeah, thank you.
Danny, how long have you been in the country?
5 months.
Overall, at the end of this presentation, what I've learned is being able to help others in the team and meeting new people. This gave me a lot of opportunity to help others and to change people's lives as well. And when I first heard about this project, I wasn't really sure what I needed to do. But when I looked deep into this project, I now know this reflects into my previous life, and this gave me an impact of what needs to be changed. in modern society. Passing on.
Right, so the main problem we had in our group, and this is including me, is that there were so many conflicts in our group. I'd say our group had probably the most conflicts. I think about 24 hours ago, we had another conflict. It's about who's doing the presentation, and everyone's just like, oh, yeah, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. And then another person's like, no, I'll do it because I'm more lad. And then another person says a full essay, like, I believe I can send a message, I can do this. And then one person's going to back him, and then the other person's going to back him. And then it just keeps clashing and clashing. So then I'm thinking, oh my days, what am I doing or what's everyone doing? But eventually we all actually worked together and thought, you know what? It's not about who's going to really do the speaking and do this and do that. It's about giving it equally to everybody because we did the project equally, and it's only fair that we do all of this equally. I actually got to meet people I never knew, like Chris and Danny, and I actually realized I got so much more to learn when Danny was speaking to me about, when I first met him, he was speaking to me about his website, and he was like, oh yeah, we're putting AI in, we'll put this, we'll put that, and I'm like, do you even know how to do that? Like, I know nothing about that. And he's like, yeah. And I was like, wow. And like, it was so cool. But the one thing that really amazes me the most is the fact that you have people in the Samaritans that actually say, you know what, even though I'm not getting paid for this, I'm going to volunteer because I want to help people because they're less fortunate than I am. And I feel like if I help people, I can actually help save lives. I'm contributing to the world and I'm making the world a better place. And you don't really find a lot of people like that. So to actually have a company like that is actually something really good. Because from the age of 9, I didn't have a really good history. I used to be a kid who witnessed domestic violence every day. And the only thing I had to keep me going was my brothers. I didn't know about the Samaritans. I didn't know about no helpline. And I was scared because of the fact that I thought, you know, if I do speak, then the police are going to get involved. And I don't want to see my parents going to jail or this or that, the other. So I was scared of that, so I kept my mouth shut. But, you know, from today, seeing everybody else, nearly everyone's been through something in this room, and it makes me feel stronger because it makes me feel that I'm not alone. And I'm 18 years old now. I was going through that when I was 10. I'm kind of happy that I've been through it now and I've experienced it because now I know that myself, I'm contributing something towards the Samaritans, and now they're going to help somebody. So if there's a kid who's 10 years old, he doesn't have to go through what I did, going through it alone. He'll have somebody to contact and he'll know that, look, I'm not alone. He'll have people who are older that have been through stuff as well. And I've actually got an idea for the Samaritans that I want to explain after. I didn't really have money to do it and put it in the website, not the website, the presentation. So yeah, that's my self-reflection. Thank you.
Can we have a photograph time?